Hello, my name is Kevin Keeter. I'm the assistant to the pastor at the White Horse Heights Baptist Church here in Greenville, South Carolina. My pastor is Pastor Scott Dean, and it is an honor to be with you here today. I want to give you a simple thought that I believe will be a great blessing to you from the book of James, chapter number 4 and verse number 8. Now, this is a very familiar verse, perhaps a verse you've seen on a plaque, maybe there at Hobby Lobby. But the verse says, "Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded." A while back, I was traveling down to Evans, Georgia, which was about 2 hours away from here in Greenville. I was down there preaching the services for Sunday, and after the Sunday evening service, I got into my car, and I was curious to see, could I pick up the radio station of which I serve at from all the way in Evans, Georgia, 2 hours away. To my amazement, we could. I was able to hear Dr. Stennett Ballou in the Harvest Time broadcast, and I began to listen to it. But as Dr. Stennett Ballou was teaching, I began to hear some country music start to blend in, and it was quite distracting. I couldn't really get the blessing out of what he was trying to say. You see, I got frustrated, but not necessarily because of the station, but because the signal that was blending in to our station. You see, I was far away from our station, which created a problem. The signal wasn't as strong as it was, but as I began to travel back towards Greenville, the signal got stronger, and that country station began to fade out, and the radio station that I serve at began to be a lot more clear. You see, that's a lot like the Christian life. Sometimes you and I can get far away from the strength of our source, our power, the Lord Jesus Christ. And then we begin to wonder, man, why are things going wrong all around us? Why do we not have peace? Why is my prayer life my prayers not being answered? You see, here's the problem. You see, oftentimes we get far away from God, but God has never moved. Just like the radio station, had it moved, it wasn't the radio station's fault that the signals were being blended in. I was just far away from the source. And yet today, you and I, we see so many Christians that are tuned in to the world for satisfaction. They are tuned into the messages of this world with their spiritual ears, and even the audio or even the visuals of today. We need to be very careful to keep our spiritual ears open only to the words, the word, the message, the Lord Jesus Christ's voice, and keep our eyes upon him and him only. Otherwise, we may be double-minded. May I encourage you today to stay tuned to the Lord Jesus Christ.